and welcome to this week's blockchain news. It's been a very interesting week, lots going on, some interesting snippets at the end to get stuck into. But first, the king.
Yeah, first we have UEFA, who had a tremendous game the other day. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid playing out a 4-2 victory. But the news of that game was the successful implementation of blockchain on UEFA's part to reduce duplication of tickets and fraudulent tickets, which has proven to be successful. We'll see how far they go along with more games as they get down the season.
That'll be interesting. We can get rid of the ticket outs. That'll be really interesting.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, Goldman Sachs, they've won a £32 million funding round for an enterprise blockchain startup, Anoxy.
Yeah.
They've raised, as I say, £32 million. The New York-based company has been working with some of the high-profile banks on that, and what they're looking to do integrate is their own users, into 3 distributed ledgers platforms that are now close to completion. So again, the big players are starting to move into the marketplace. I say Goldman Sachs and other high-profile banks have been funding that, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on as well.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, speaking of banks, the World Bank are announcing that they are going to issue a blockchain-based bonds, which is quite interesting, and they're planning on launching that through the Commonwealth Bank with Australia. It's interesting to see how they'll go about that as they issue over 60 billion worth of bonds annually and used on the Ethereum protocol. So not sure how that will be feasible on the Ethereum technology.
Okay, interesting. Airbnb, co-founded this month, or this week should I say, passed in almost a £23 million funding roundup for crypto startups. So he's starting to move into that marketplace, which is interesting.
Yeah, very, very prominent, innovative guy. And lastly, we have a Wall Street analyst stating that it's essentially game over for Bitcoin, which would be interesting to hear the comments, but he says that essentially Bitcoin has dropped the key resistance line in his opinion to be able to go forward again. But it's always interesting to remember that Bitcoin at this stage was 3,400 this time last year. So
very quickly to finish with, Playboy has sued a Canadian blockchain company for fraud and breach of contract. That's this week's blockchain news. Thanks very much.
see you guys.